This is that time of the week. It's Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Nice one. Not taking a homebrew today. I've had a reaction to a chemical which doesn't normally react. So I've had to put some stuff on and take a bit of a antihistamine. So I want to drink on that. But I had a couple of drinks on the weekend. Right, first thing is thanks to Uncle Jonah for popping down Sunday, topping off my One Kit Challenge case of beers. Thank you very much, Jonah. And we had a good chat and all that about smash beers, about hop isomerization and other things. So it was about an hour, and yeah, hour and a half, and it was a good chat. And so thanks again, Jonah. That's appreciated. It was nice to catch up with you again. Alright, talking about the smash off, we have got 20, I've got my computer down there because I've got the list up. Just a sec. At the moment, I've got 23 entries. So I'm going to go through them quickly, because if some people have saying yes, and they'll do it, or if I've missed you, get in touch with me or leave a comment below. Or go to the about and PM me quickly. Because I'm going to close this up next week. I think I said Friday the 5th. So I'm going to go through the list. And then if your name's called out and you are entering, fine. If your name's not called out and you did want to enter and I've missed it somehow, just get in touch with me. Right, okay, number 1, Uncle Jonah. Number 2, Harry Brew 69. Number 3, Brewmaster Ben. Number 4, Hamworth Homebrew. Number 5, Brewdad 75. Number 6, Cheshire Homebrew. 7 is the Welsh Brewer. 8, Norfolk Billy. 9, myself. Number 10 is Bad Fire Brews. Number 11, Pissing Frog. Number 12, Inspirality. I hope I pronounced that right. 13, Scoosy 67. 14, Bad Beat Rich. Number 15, Norfolk and Good. And then I've got 16, Winter Sky Steve. 17, The Flatulent Cow. 18 is John Berry. 19, J It. Number 20, Big CQ. 21 is the Brewing Shed. 22, going to allow it because they don't have many competitions in Norway, and I think no one will argue with him entering. Tony Yates. And number 23 today, the brewer's just done his first kit brew. He's just put a message up saying he's just done his first kit brew, but the homebrew shop around him is going to rent out all grain stuff, so he's going to have a go at that. It's a big step, and you're more than welcome. Is Ken Laughing? So welcome aboard, Ken. So that's 23 entries. Like I said, if I've missed you, or you might have pulled out, just get in touch. Get in touch if I have missed you off that list. So 23 entries. That's a lot of beers too. The merry month of May is going to have a different meaning than the song Walking in the Park One Day. 23 entries. Wow. I think it's the biggest UK only competition we've had on YouTube, I think. I'm not sure. I've only been on like a few months, really 6 months I suppose. So the SJ Pour and all that is what I've followed. But 23 entries, I'm quite taken back. Everyone's really getting involved with that one. So thanks a lot. Smash off updates will be separate. There is one up on with the rules. Basically are the rules and guidelines, but they're up there, so check my channel. I've got a playlist, it says Smash Off, and it was like the last video, so you ain't got to go too far to find it. Smash Off update number 2 it is. So that's Smash Off entries, and I thought I'd put it on the Homebrew Wednesday because I hate to let the people know how big it's got. It has got big. I didn't expect that. And more people watch Homebrew Wednesday videos. I'm going to try and get in touch with my mate Matt, Mr. Frosty 2K2, the guy that came 4th in the One Kit Challenge, who lives 4 or 5 miles up the road from me. And see if he wants to go to the homebrew shop on Saturday morning. If he does, then I'll try and meet up with Hammer Homebrew, Brewmaster Ben and Beer Lover 83, 1983. So yeah, if Matt wants to, then I'll try and make it. I've got a contact number for one of you, so I'll let you know. Hopefully we will. So I've got something for a couple of you. Brewing front. Apart from not brewing again, because work's taking a lot out at the moment, and it's quite busy, so I'm working quite late and starting early and finishing a bit late. So basically, it's like get that done. And it's taking its toll a little bit on the knee at the end of each day. So basically, I'm dropping a painkiller and knocking myself out of it because I don't normally take them. So not much on the brewing front, but I did have a delivery. I'll just get that. Right, yeah, I had a delivery. Well, I had several deliveries actually. Some guy sold 43 pet bottles locally in a paper. Did some home brewing. He did one batch, of home brewing. He had 2 boxes of pet bottles and he used them once and he doesn't like doing it. So I went to get that and I picked up a couple of little things off him for nothing. So yeah, that was quite cheap. So yeah, and Jonah was down here. I'll give him 12 for his entries. So yeah, got my delivery from Malt Miller, hops. Quite a load. A bit disappointed with that one though. It's just Calypso, which I've heard some really good things about in Smash Beers, funny enough. But yeah, I've heard some nice things about that. And this is loose leaf. Now, not sure if that's loose leaf, and you can see that's vacuum packed. And that isn't very vacuum packed. It's quite puffy. So I'll be getting in touch with them on that one. But yeah, we got some. Got a load of Pacific Gen. Now I got one of these, and I actually meant to get 2. I wanted to get back. They sold out, and there was quite a few. So I think there's a brewery that makes it. This is an experimental hop called Minstrel. I don't know if anyone's used that one. It's called Minstrel. It's a British hop. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a little bit of smash for that because I don't know if they're gonna make it a perfect thing. Got some Morietta, and Glacier as well. Again, these are. This is Glacier. Again, a hop I've never used. It's 5.3 alpha acids. If you've used it, because the hop profile, I've been online to get these hop profiles on some of them. Some of them are really good on the information they give out, the flavours, what you can expect, the bittering, how round or how smooth the bittering is, because it's the same bittering, but sometimes it's quite a smooth blended bittering, or sometimes it's a bit of a that's bitter. It stands alone, it stands aside from the beer. But yeah, the information on Glacier, some like it, some don't. It don't get a lot mentioned actually, but I thought I'd have a crack at it. So yeah, I've got 3 of those, 3 Pacific Gems. Well, going to do a couple of IPAs, and I've got some Kohatu, which I followed the New Zealand smash off, and there was quite saying that it does need another hop to bring it up. It's the standalone wise, it's not that brilliant, but something again I'm not tried. A lot of the New Zealand hops I've never bothered with. Purely was because a few years back they were so pricey compared to the UK and the US hops. I've never bothered, and I've always stuck, as you do, you stick to what you know, I suppose. But yeah, again, the smash is a good way of learning hops, and I've done that in the past. But I thought, oh, I'll go and get a load of more hops and really have a play. So yeah, that was that one. What else we had? Oh, and I've had a couple of deliveries of some stuff which I'm sure you brew tubers will find out shortly. There's little gifts for our friends. So yeah, that's basically all on the brewing front now. So again, it's just getting the weather. I've got everything ready, the weather and the time to start doing some more grain again. I've got the grains, I've got the hops, I've got the yeasts, the gas, the equipment, everything's there. And since I've got most of the equipment there, the only time we've had a dry weekend, I ended up going for my scan on my knee, which some of you might know, some of you don't. I did have an accident, and my finger was badly hurt, and I had surgery on that. And the knee, they reckon, was just badly bruised, but it's not healed. And I went for a scan, and as I said, because I thought it was ligament damage, because you tend to know these things, I've actually done some serious damage to the meniscus cartilage in a couple of areas, so I've got to have keyhole surgery and we've got to play around with it. So another couple of weeks off work at least. But hopefully they're going to get me in just before Christmas, because we have a Christmas shutdown, it won't affect me too much. So that's basically Homebrew Wednesday. Thanks for watching, thanks for thumbing up, and if it's your first time, hit the subscribe button. If you've entered the smash off, hit the subscribe button, because you will get a lot of updates and information will be coming through on the lead up to that. It's going to be pretty quiet. I'll probably do another update for the smash off next week with the closing entries and anything else I can think of. And then it'll be pretty quiet till after Christmas. You can do your brews, but if you're doing brewing now, you've got to remember, if your smash beers tend to be light beers and like pale ales, and you can do you can do an IPA with a smash beer. If you're going to do that, you got to remember your aroma and flavours will come off over time. So if you're going to do it before, I would say the end of January, depending on the style of beer and that, your age will affect it. But yeah, do your trial batches and play around and see what your balances are. If you want, if not, do what I'm doing. I'm just going to do the one, that's it. It works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know. But yeah, so if you do smash brewing now, have a little think, because you're talking 20 odd weeks before it gets reviewed. And if you're one of the last ones to get reviewed, you could be even further. So do you want a beer to be sat around for nearly 6 months? It's beginning of December now. And January, February, March, April. So you're talking 6 months before the reviews go up, 5.5 months before we get tasted. Pale ales can last that long. IPAs, they tend to fade with the flavour and aroma. So, and these beers are light. They're smash beers. They tend to be light, unless you're going to brew a really strong smash beer. So, 6 months is a long time. Work your recipes out and that. Have fun with it. Okay. Yeah, I've been inspired by Harry Brew copying Tony Yates's chocolate vanilla stout. Chocolate vanilla port and chocolate vanilla stout. So what I'm going to do is a partial chocolate vanilla one. Because I actually get my chocolate cocoa nibs and powder, because I've done some chocolate strawberry meads in the past. I actually get mine from the same people that Harry got it, Nukraft. I think they're down Brighton way. They're very good. It's Peruvian chocolate. It's lovely dark chocolate flavour, but it's quite bittering. And when I've done a chocolate, is it porter? I've done a chocolate beer. I put some in a beer one time. Because it's very bitter, I didn't add so many hops in the bittering stage, and it balanced it out a bit. So I'm sorry about the camera keeps going in and out of focus, and I don't know why. So yeah, so I balanced that bittering of the chocolate because it was quite bitter, and so I toned back on the hot bittering hops. But yeah, Nukraft, they're on eBay, and they've got their own website as well. So if you're getting cocoa nibs, and they are really, really good, I will recommend them. Get them from them. And there's a place in Brighton, vanilla. I put the link up on Harry's video where he does it. Yeah, I get the extract grade vanilla pods. You can get 50 for a tenner. They're the same as the board one because they're not. They might have split in, or they're too long. The cases they're usually too long. Chefs don't like them. They're what they call AAA, 4A, whereas 5A is like, you know, you're paying £2.80 a pod. Whereas if, you know, but they're very good. They're quite cheap compared to the supermarkets anyhow. So I'll put the link up under the video. But yeah, if you're doing vanillas or you're doing the meads, and like Hamworth Homebrew tonight has announced he's doing a mixed fruit mead. If you're going to do something like that, think about adding a vanilla pod at the end of it after all the fruit and that's been fermented out and it's been cleared of it. Think about throwing a vanilla pod in. It does lift the flavour, and it lifts the honey up as well. It's a very good thing to use. I buy 50 at a time, and I break them down into, because I use them for the big stuff as well, like I said. And they're Madagascan. They're very good extract brewing, and the nice thing is you can make your own vanilla extract for your brews, like your vanilla porter or vanilla stouts, if you want to do that. And the easy to do that, it's a bit like a sloe gin. Get a kilner jar, fill it up with vodka, throw your seeds in, your pods, split your pods. You can scrape them if you want the seeds in your extract. But the way I always do it is just split the pods, throw it in there, and every day give it a couple of shakes and you'll see it go dark. And after about 3-4 months, you'll have a really good extract. I slice my beans in half that way, split them in half, and then I slice them in half long ways to get them down in, and I don't have to put so much vodka in. And then just keep shaking it for 3 months, and you'll have vanilla extract, and it goes darker and darker and darker. And when you use your extract, just top up with a bit more vodka and keep shaking it, and you really do extract it. So if you're going to do a vanilla thing, grab your beans, and you can make your own vanilla extract. Because vanilla extracts are carried in alcohol anyhow. So that's a good way of doing it. And it don't affect the use, because you're adding it usually towards the end of the fermentation, or as you've racked up, when you've racked into secondary. So it's a good little tip, there one. That's it basically on the homebrew front. Like I said, have a safe week. Good brewing session. If you're brewing, if you're drinking, drink moderately. Don't get too drunk. And I'll see you next week. Happy Homebrew Wednesday.